Hello, friends. I'm sure at this point in the video you're wondering, what is going on? What is this video? What am I watching? Well, I decided to do something different, obviously. With all the hustle and bustle and fast pace, you gotta produce this content and this content on Instagram and all these different things. I decided to switch it up. And you know what? Be creative and share a little bit of the behind the scenes and what goes into, actually doing this whole small business from home thing. It's just a tiny glimpse, nothing super fancy, but me and my camera wanted to do something different. Not just me sitting in front of a camera, showing what I've made and what I'm working on, what I've created for this shop. I decided to do something a little different and show the not so fun bits, my own thoughts, my own fears when owning a small business. There's bits and pieces that I at first was like, I don't want to share this, but then decided, you know what, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. So yeah, this is me showing a little bit of the insight behind me and my business, Sarah and Denim Rain. So enjoy, I hope. If not, I enjoyed the process. That's what counts. For me, I enjoy creating, and this was creative and fun to do. So thank you for watching. I don't know, you guys. I've been working all day on getting my website set up, getting all the listings made, and then getting the stitch markers onto the little paper backer things, and then also finishing up putting the findings on, because some of the more recent ones that I've just finished, they haven't been put on their little rings and lever backs and stuff. So I'm doing this and getting it all ready, and I don't know, I'm nervous about this one. I haven't done this hand painted idea before. So it just makes me nervous when you go into something I've never done before. I've done resin stitch markers, but they've always been with flowers and things like that. And also the Instagram algorithms aren't helping me because people aren't seeing my posts. So I'm not getting the feedback I usually do. When I did the sheep one, it was seen it was seen by a crazy amount of people, and I got a lot of really good feedback. Where these ones, it just isn't getting, it's not getting seen. So I'm kind of ugh, are people actually going to like this? Are these actually going to sell? Have I spent all this time and energy on a product that's going to sit? So those are the fears of a small business owner and a small business owner trying something new. So figured, might as well share that with you guys, since this is kind of a vlog of, the business side of things and the reality behind a restock, an online restock. It's kind of stressful because you really don't know. Yeah. So yeah, that's just what's going on in my head at the moment. Today is, what is today? The 22nd, Wednesday the 22nd. So yeah, the restock is Friday the 24th. So I have 2 days to get all this stuff wrapped up. I mean, technically I don't need to have everything put on little backers and stuff because I have my turnaround time to allow like that cushion, but I like to have it all done so I don't have to think about it. Then like after the restock happens, I can focus on ordering prints and then just packaging. So I like to have it done, but if it's not done, it's not the end of the world, but I'm just trying to get it all done. Just makes life a little easier. Plus I'm gonna be caring for some other kiddos this week, so that's gonna take up some of my time that I would normally have. But yeah, I'm gonna get back to it, I guess. Actually, I gotta get thinking about dinner because I have people to feed. Yeah, might do 1 or 2 little things tonight, and then I think I'm done. I do need to pour more resin though. I have accent markers I still need to pour for one of the designs. So many things to think about when you're doing a restock like this. But yeah, anyways, that's that. Gonna get back to it. Is it on there?
Yes.
Is that a spot? Do you see it?
Yeah. Well,
Hello. Sitting here painting while I wait for the restock to go live on my website. We are about an hour and 8 minutes away. Wow, I am nervous. So I'm ignoring checking my phone. And how I do that is I attach it to this tripod-y thing and I paint. And then I won't be tempted to, you know, check my phone because it's strapped to a tripod. So yeah, painting, trying to distract myself and not think about whether or not the restock will go well. I don't know. Just my posts haven't been seen on Instagram at all. Like, I have almost 10,000 followers, people, and on Instagram it's like 9,800 or 900, I don't know, something like that. And like my posts are seen by maybe 700 people. And then liked by, well, the last few times it's been like barely 100. I think one of them got around 200 likes. So I'm just kind of like, is anybody seeing this stuff? I do have a newsletter. But yeah, thinking pretty soon here I'm gonna have to end up spending most of my time on newsletter stuff versus Instagram, just because it's a lot of work for nobody seeing your stuff. It's kind of annoying. But yeah, I'm a ball of nerves. I get like this before every restock. So the kids have a little bit longer before they get out of quiet time. Then I'm thinking I might take a walk. Maybe. I don't know. It's beautiful and sunny, so probably it'll distract me. Because I'm almost done with this painting. I would lift it up to show you, but I'm doing I'm creating content. I'm working on making a reel for Instagram of this painting for my art page. So I can't show you what I'm working on until I'm done because I'd ruin the reel, because you know, gotta do it for the Instagram. So yeah, I don't really know why I started talking. I think because I'm nervous, I decided I should talk. I'm bored and gonna lose my mind. So I decided to start talking to you guys. But yeah, I this morning finished doing all the work for the restock. And usually I'm like doing work up like to the minute, like to the very last minute of a restock. So I am prepared this time, very prepared, which is very, very nice. I really like being so prepared. Now I just need to figure out what to do with that time and thinking, the thinking time. I know what to do with the physical time. It's the thinking that like gets me. Being a business owner is fun. Anyways, I feel like I keep saying the same things over and over and over again. Maybe I am. I don't know. That's kind of the point of this like little vlog thing that I'm doing, is more slow and not thought out. Most of my YouTube videos I try to be thought out about. Like, I'm not super planned. I'm not super detailed person. Not when it comes to that type of thing. I don't like it to be like super staged and stuff like that, but I at least want to go into it with a plan. But there's no plan. It's just me chatting at a camera. Good Lord, so loud. Well, the website is live, making some sales, some being the key word. This is why I get nervous, people. Because, I mean, contrary to probably what a lot of people think, is not every small business sells out like 2 seconds after it opening. I mean, I think the fastest I've ever sold out was 15 minutes, 20 minutes, something like that. And only of specific products, not of like absolutely everything. So, yeah, I'm not going to be selling out anytime soon with this one. I've sold like a fraction of the amount of stuff that I've made. Try not to be discouraged. It's fine. Like, it's not the end of the world. I have a goal. So whenever I do a launch or a restock, or I go to a market, I have a base. Like, I have to make this dollar amount to make it worth it. And then I have a dollar amount that I'm like, this would be really nice. Like, I want to hit this. It's like my low goal. Then I have my like, wow, this is amazing. And then we have like selling out, which of course is like through the roof. I'm seeing stars. I've like kind of I'm like at that minimum mark, which kind of sucks. So I'm making money. Like, I've made money back for supplies and almost all my time. Like, yeah, I guess maybe I haven't hit that. I don't know. I'd have to look at the numbers fully, but it doesn't really look like I've made very much. So, but it's fine. I mean, the stuff will stay on the website until it sells. So maybe this is good because then some other people can have a chance. Unlike the last time I had a restock where things sold out really quick. People will get a chance to see the products and think about it and purchase, which is great. So it's not bad, and I'm not complaining. Like, I think everybody who supports me is absolutely amazing, and not everybody can support every single restock, which I totally understand. It's just, you know, when you have those like dream numbers in your head, it's like, oh, but why not? So it's all good. I ordered pizza, so that'll make it better. Because usually Friday nights I don't make dinner because we usually have a youth group at my house. So my husband gets home, we do youth group, and then we don't eat dinner until like 9:30, 10 o'clock at night. So I don't make a normal dinner on Fridays. I make the kids something like small, like a thing of soup or like a grilled cheese or something like that. And then my husband and I just kind of snack. But we canceled group tonight because some of the kids are out of town and some of the kids are busy, and there was only going to be like a couple of kids. So I was kind of like, let's cancel. So that meant I had no dinner plans. So I was like, you know what? Did all this work for this restock. I don't have any dinner plans. So I'm going to order pizza. So that's what I did. It's my husband. So I'm going to answer this. And yeah. go eat some dinner. Hello. So I figured I'd keep this like whole video about owning a small business going. Kind of make it, instead of just like that little snippet, like a little bit more, because even in a little snippet you can't really tell what it can be like. So this weekend I've been doing a street fair, which is not normally part of what I've been doing lately. Last year and the year before, I did every other week farmers markets, which was a lot. But I do these with my sister, who owns Pennington Design. She does the most stunning pottery. If you haven't checked her out, I really recommend you do. Like, and that's not just me because she's my sister. Like, it's actually because her stuff is really beautiful. So anyways, we do these markets together. So we decided this year, because she just had a baby, we weren't going to do markets, but we are doing more specialty things instead of like the weekly markets, which is actually really nice. So this is a 3-day event though. So we're on day 3. I'm tired. I don't want to be doing this anymore. Thankfully we leave our stuff here. We do take most of our product though and put them back in bins, and then we collapse our tent down part way. And then like this morning, we'll raise the tent back up and we'll start setting things up again. But yeah, it's been a morning. I've had a morning. Toddler following me around screaming, had some personal life stuff come up that I'm feeling pretty crappy about. And I'm just kind of like, the thing about having a small business and being in person is now I have to be chipper and happy and greet everybody with, "Hi, how are you doing today?" "Good, how are you?" "I'm doing great." Not really, but it's fine, I'm doing great. So yeah, I didn't update you guys either about my restock. I was like freaking out, like, because I haven't hit that minimum, or I was like right at the minimum. I passed it, guys. The thing is I stress out way too much. I have a lack of, I just have no confidence in my ability, and I think everybody hates my stuff. They all think it's ugly. Yeah, so I just like freak out and stress before there's any need to freak out or stress. But I thought I'm still gonna include it, because even though I was freaking out and stressing over nothing, it's good to see, right? Because that is what I do. So yeah, it's gonna be a long day. I'm gonna get out and get started. My sister isn't here yet, but I figured I could get a jump start. I also need to go find my PayPal reader, because usually I put it in my cash box and I take my cash box home, because I'm not leaving that here. That's crazy. I got home and then went to go charge my PayPal reader, and it wasn't in my cash box. So I'm hoping it's in another box somewhere, because I couldn't find it anywhere at home. So hoping it's still there and not somewhere else, because this is it's a bit of a drive from my house. It's about 40-ish minute drive one way, so don't want to do that. Otherwise I'll have to manually enter in card numbers. That'll be a blast. We'll look forward to that. I mean, thankfully it's not too bad, but don't want to do it. Anyways, that's it for right now. Maybe I'll show a little snippet of our booth because that'd be kind of cool to show. So yeah. Anyways, gonna get her done. Alright, so street fair done. We've accomplished that. I have a whiny toddler that's following me around. He spent all weekend with his daddy, and he's a daddy's boy, so now he's upset because daddy's back at work. But yeah, so this week's agenda for work is to package up the orders, which as soon as I go pick up my other kids, they are at BBS this week in the mornings, so I'm gonna go pick them up, and then I'm gonna come home, start packaging, hopefully be able to get all of that done this afternoon, and then after that answer emails and messages. I've had a few, and then also record some videos for YouTube because I've not done that. So I think I'm gonna do that. So right now I'm gonna go deal with that much game. So yay. That's a wrap, guys. Oh my goodness. The last of everything has been shipped. Emails have been answered to. DMs have been answered to. I feel like I can breathe. It's a weird feeling because it's been a while. I came out of December. Like, I usually take December off. I came out of December and just had no motivation until like late February, March, and then dove in and I've not slowed down since. So being done and purposely taking a breather is gonna be really nice. I'm taking this last half of this week off because today is today is Tuesday what is today? I have no idea what today is. Today's Tuesday, July 12th. So I plan on from tomorrow on just taking it off the rest of July. Now I'm gonna probably paint and do some things, but I'm not going to be like, okay, I have to get this done. If I paint something for work, great. If I happen to be struck with some inspiration to pour some test markers, great. But I'm not going to be like, I have to get this done. Plan on maybe the end of July, or not the end of July, the end of August, doing a collection. I have like kind of an idea I've been toying with, so that's kind of the plan as of right now, end of August. Till then, I'm just taking a little breather because I kind of need it. So, until then though, like if somebody orders something, I'll ship it out. That's fine. But I'm not going to be like hardcore planning and doing all the things and stressing myself out over whether or not a restock's going to go good or not. So yeah, it's loads of fun. But I'm really looking forward to last week of July. We have a family beach trip that we take every year. So I'm really looking forward to that. This year it's going to be really nice to just be away from everything. Because, yeah, there's a lot happening in our personal lives right now. So I was just kind of feeling like, break is going to be so nice. So it's going to be great. Let me know what you think of this, like, formatted video. I'm not sure how it's going to turn out in the editing. That's going to be a blast. There's a lot of videos for me to cut together. So let me know what you think of this type of format. I'm kind of thinking of maybe recording my process for designing the collection, my next collection, toying with it. Haven't decided if I'm going to or not. It's been kind of fun to whip out my camera every now and then to like film little bits and bobs of being a business owner. But let me know if you guys enjoy that or not. I know some of you will probably find it very interesting. The rest of you will probably be like, Sarah, not interested at all. Which, if you're not interested at all, you wouldn't have even made it to this point to tell me. So yeah. I'm going to go enjoy some life. It's beautiful and sunny for once. So I'm going to go grab my knitting, maybe sit outside, make myself some lunch, and relax. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't, make sure you hit that like and subscribe for me. It'd be amazing. And you guys have a fabulous rest of your day. And we will see you in the next video. Bye. Wrong button. I pushed the wrong button. Let's try that again. Ready? Okay, bye.